Alright, so let me talk to y'all, man. This is a heart to heart, right? And it's hard for me to say this, and it's hard for me to start, right? Alright, so I started a group. It's really not all that popping, but I know who's in there, and I have my mod set up and everything. And that group, honestly, is quiet as it is. The best of the best reside in there. That's y'all. The best of the best, right? The legitimate people. The problem that I have, right? One of the problems that I have is there are people that'll message me nonstop asking me to like make the deal for them, find this sale, find this trade. I'm a human. There's 24 hours in a day. I can't do that. Maybe I can, but the time exchange, I can't. I won't do that. Right now, everyone knows who I am. So I stepped into a group last year. I think it was last year or 2019, probably 2019. It was Sonny Smith started a group. It was like 800 people in there when I got there, and right now it's like 10,000. But it's not a mystery. Everyone knows. You probably know. Everyone knows why people came to that group. People came to that group because Sharko Ross was in the group. You know what I mean? And every night there was a chance you could win like $25, $50, whatever, a video game, some bullshit, whatever. You could win something, right? Now, and if you know anyone who owns a business and you ask them what is your number one operating expense, they're always going to say advertisement. Your advertisement is a subsection to your marketing, right? That costs the most. All right, so me doing that was okay. I'll put it like this: if you're going to go make a deal, right, with some coins on Madden, someone has to trust someone. Someone has to go first. So you might send the coins, and then the person blocks you, or the person might send you the coins, and then you block them. So there has to be a trust. There's a trust value in there, right? But when you see me giving away 500 tonight and 300 tomorrow, whatever, no one's going to hesitate to send me money. So within my group, I have people who have spent hundreds with me, have people that spent thousands with me, and I have one person in particular who spent $10,000 with me. But the thing is, when I retired last year in November, I did that. I did it for a reason. I felt like I was scamming, and if you know me, you know I hate scammers. I track them down. If when I hear about it and someone scams someone else, I come out my pockets. I pay the person who took the loss if there's sufficient proof that a person was scammed, especially if I had anything to do with the transaction, which is very hard. Like you're not gonna scam going through me. This is not gonna happen. Like the person who scammed me, like GMI could scam me. Like he got out on me because we get like 90,000 viewers on YouTube, and that number went down because he did that, and other YouTubers called him out. You know what I mean? Like called his phone and all that. Cause I don't play all that bullshit. I'll deal with you straight through the phone. Like we're not doing Facebook, social media, none of that shit. I will fucking call you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like it or not, whether or not you believe it, I always tell people I might not know who you are or who your friends are, who your online friends are. But if you play Madden, I know your record. You fall between 45 and 63% win percentage. And the way that you get that percentage, tally up the total number of games you played, right? So just add your wins and your losses together, right? And divide them by your losses. The resulting number that you're going to get back is going to tell you your winning percentage. It's going to come back as a decimal. Now, if everyone is winning 45 to 63% of their games, right? What it's going to make you feel like, it's going to make you think, maybe if I bust this pack open, if I buy a couple of cards, I get a new safety, new quarterback, new wide receiver, whatever. It's going to get me over the hump, and it's going to be at the point where I can dominate. But you're not going to get there, right? So you get these players, and then the players on the other side of the field, which been dominating, they're not dominating no more. EA is going to nerf them, it's going to slow them down, it's going to stop them, and all of a sudden they are going to get exposed. And it's going to make you think, I need to go ahead and buy some more packs to get some more players because I want to win. But in the end, everyone is winning the same thing. But you got 2,000 accounts every year that are spiked. And these 2,000 accounts are not infected or affected by DDA. Now, some people say DDA does not exist. However, we don't have to deal with EA for that. Right? What we can deal with is the Library of Congress. And the Library of Congress, I don't know if anyone knows my legal situation or what my legal record is. All right, but I know a thing or two about law. Every patent is in the Library of Congress. And every patent is legal record. They have a patent that says everything that I'm saying right now. The game is a legal casino slot machine. It is the lowest rated game of all time, and simultaneously, the game that is making the most money this year. No one likes it, yet everyone's spending money on it. Yet everyone has this hope, right? People have this hope the EA is going to make right? Make right for some cars they're supposed to distribute and they didn't do it. So they give you something, some training, another car, shit like that, right? But EA does not care because they are not catering to customers and their fan base. They are catering to themselves. What they're looking at is the fact that people have a gambling addiction. You like to add cards into your team and think that your team is getting better and everything, but it's not possible. You, whoever you are not going to break that 63% mold. If you do, their next game is going to be lost. They're going to keep you under that. This is specifically why a lot of people know that you can start a side account, start a game, and quit immediately. Pause, quit, and go down 100 games. So now your record is 0 and 100. And then all of a sudden, you want to play, but you're facing robots. You're playing against bots. EA is going to boost you up until the point where you break even. They're going to force you to break even because they want everyone to be between 45 and 63% so that you believe that you can dominate if you get a better team. When you bat a game, first of all, before you bat a game, their advertisements are telling you, you can pre-order this game and you can get your free such and such Tom Brady or whoever they're marketing, right? But that free player they're talking about should be in the game anyway, right? And that player is in the game. But they're talking about Ultimate Team. So your loading screens are telling you to go to Ultimate Team. Everything is sending you to Ultimate Team. Franchise is broken on purpose because they want you to go to Ultimate Team. And this is part of their legal patents. We were talking about federal law right here. All right. I stopped selling coins for real. And listen, man, I'm not bullshitting nobody. Anybody y'all know who I am. I was killing the fucking market. All right. Like $90,000 a year. That was like an average. That was like an average year. Like 2018, I killed it. 2018, I hit 125. I mean, I felt like I was scamming y'all. That's why I fucking stopped selling coins. I fucking hate doing that shit. You know what I mean? Now, sell you the coins, but there's never a smile on my fucking face when I do that shit. I do that shit and I'm just like, man, they're fucking addicted to this game. And people try to get me to get online and I don't. It's because I don't play Madden, bro. I don't play that shit. Well, my record, 0-0 every year. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like, I got the game this year, but I didn't go all out. I didn't buy like 7 copies like I usually do and all that shit because I knew what was going to happen. Every year, EA Sports, they test something out, right? What they'll do. Okay, so last year on Madden 21, what they did in the middle of the season is they canceled the level packs to give you coins. That's because they knew there was a lot of people like myself that would start these alternate accounts, max them out, buy the level packs for about I think $20 for all of them, or some shit like that, or 35 or some shit, and have like 1.5 million coins, and then sell the coins. So they canceled that last year as a test to see if you would keep on playing, and you did. And that's why they're not in the game now. We can go back to 2018. They tested something where they had Ted Johnson in the game. I don't know if you remember long shots with the cruise missile, and Chad Johnson and everything, and they started selling some shoes in the game. Let's see if it would go faster. Or was that 18? It was 18. All right, and then now what they have is a game mode where they're selling apparel and uniforms to make you play better. They test it out. Whatever they're going to test this year will be a fixture next year. It's just a test to see how they got to tinker with it to make sure that it's adjusted right for you to come out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. All right. The same way that I'm saying that I do not like scammers, I'm looking at EA like I don't like scammers. So I don't like them. You know what I mean? Now, the game is broken for a simple fact that there's things that I try to put people on, but people are reluctant and don't want to take the time, don't have 20 minutes. But if EA Sports says they has a certain pack, they got $20. Okay, so I can go into create a player mode, right? Edit players. And I can take the entire secondary and give everyone 99 pursuit and 0 speed. Go into practice mode, go into a Hail Mary formation, 4 people running up the field. And I could take the safety or the cornerback on the far left, man covers them manually to the wide receiver on the far right on a Hail Mary, and he'll get there in time for the interception. That's telling me that speed is not a factor. It's pursuit on defense until they get the ball in their hands, and then they cannot move because their speed is 0. So speed is an offensive stat. There's statistics that are lying to you. You can take these players and you be like, yo, I don't understand why he's rated this hard, this high, whatever, and go and edit the player. Go and edit the player mode. And copy down them same statistics, some same attributes, put them on the same on a player, and see what you get back. It's not gonna be the same thing. The bias is in. You know what I mean? Like, and you got people that saying, well, a lot of people is running gun bunch and people were doing this and Nicolo Blitz, which I got a problem with EA because there's no such thing as a Nickel Blitz. There's not a fucking. It's not even. I played football. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right, now when you have people like Ed Reed that are talking about the fact that your safeties on Madden will drop back into their zones, them deep purples, and it's a running play, halfback toss sweep, right? So the running back is getting a pitch and he's running far to the outside. So it's clear it's a running play. The safety is looking down the field. The safety plays with the game in front of him. The safety sees everything that's happening. That's why he's called the safety. The safety will continue dropping back. until the precise moment where that running back breaks the line of scrimmage, and then they'll pursue downhill. It doesn't make sense. And then there's people that say that, oh, you just got to get good. You got to learn you got to understand football. Okay, so when we have Ed Reed, we have the right Freeney, we got Peyton Manning, we got, you know what I mean? We got Hall of Famers that saying that you cannot apply football logic to EA Sports Madden. When we have Hall of Famers saying this, it only beckons me to ask, well, who the fuck are you? Are you better than Peyton Manning? Are you better than Ed Reed? Are you better than Warren Sapp? Who the fuck are you better than Calvin Johnson? When these people are saying, I'm a Hall of Famer and you cannot apply football logic to this. No, the game is set up for you to win 45 to 63% of the, no matter what. So when you're sending me money, I'm feeling like, and I fucking hate to say this, I'm feeling like I'm suckering you. That's why I quit. If anyone knows Shaka Ross, if anyone knows I Am Nightmare, you know I don't fucking like scammers. I like football, so I was playing the shit. I was liking to like play squads and shit here and there and all that. Like even today, sometimes I might still get online and play, but I don't take nothing to the heart. And I mean, I know like if there's a win, it might not be my fault. The game might be giving me that shit. If I take a loss, the game might be giving me that shit. It's either way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to make sure that winning record is 45 to 63%. You know what I mean? Stop spending your money on Madden. Stop doing it. Another thing. When you're trying to sell something on the Madden, leave me out of that shit. I have nothing to do with it. I help people when I can and all that. Like, I don't have no problem with it. But the shit's fucking nonstop. It's nonstop, and I quit playing this shit a year and 3 months ago. I don't really touch Madden. I don't even know where my Madden's at. You know what I mean? Think about this. Any game that you like, any game besides Madden, when you play that game, are you having fun? You're having fun. When you're playing Madden, you're playing with your blood pressure, right? Stress. No game I can think of is responsible for so many broken controllers and also broken relationships, not to mention, but to mention, broken marriages. I live in Pittsburgh, PA. There was a dude in Rankin playing Ultimate Team. And the motherfucker he was playing against stole some of his shit. Stole some of his cards, right? Rankin, PA, which is right here in Pittsburgh. Small city, probably it's very small. It's probably 1,300 people that lived in Rankin. I mean, you can Google it, whatever. But one of his friends, or what he thought was a friend, came over to his house or whatever and traded his cards over to him. This dude goes and shoots this dude in the head, kills him, homicide. Over Madden. And I'm sitting here like, man, that shit just broke my heart just thinking about that shit. Because the same dude could have hit me up. Bro, if this would cost you your life, and I'm right here, I don't give a fuck what you need. You think coins? You think I can't come up with like 20 million? Like, here, 20 million coins. Here, bro, you're good. You're set for till next year. I got it, bro. Like, what the fuck? You want to kill somebody? And another person lose their life over this fucking game that you cannot fucking win for real? That's why I'm done.